What's up, boy?
What's up, my brother? You know, these mask days, man. You know,
Hey.
I don't know what's going on, man.
They done lifted the mandate. So
with
look,
your mayor, your governor, man, what he doing out
so
here?
this is what we gonna do. We gonna retire the mask. He took the mask off. We done released the mandate. Ain't gonna be no more mask wearing. I want you to throw that motherfucker at the camera, bro. Just throw that bitch. No more masks on the cook up.
Throw it at the camera.
No more cook up. No more masks on the cook up, man. Let's get it.
Live Hip Hop Deli, man. It's DJ Larry Love.
DJ Vito, man. What's poppin'?
Yeah, man. So, you know, I had my do-rag on with my hat before we started this shit, because, you know, New York in the building, man.
New York is in the
you know
building.
I don't got the pants laid rolled up.
Hey, you know when you got New Yorkers, then you gotta talk loud.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But coming from a certain borough of New York, you know what I'm saying? The Bronx to be exact, right?
You know what I'm
saying?
Man.
Let them know who we talking to, bro.
It's AR Skip, man. St. Croix's most wanted.
Man,
that's represented. You see how we doing it?
The Bronx, man. I actually love the Bronx. I fucks with the Bronx,
Yeah,
man. It's hood as hell out there, though.
They say the Bronx got the most swag, though. Is that true? Or Harlem? Which one you think? You a Bronx nigga? Don't get it
Harlem.
wrong.
It might be Harlem.
I'm gonna have to say is us because I'm from the Bronx.
Okay.
And I got the most swag in New York City.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Okay. I got
basically
you.
it.
I got
But
you.
you know, before we even go any further, that word swag is dead.
Okay.
We
Track.
flight now. Everything is flight.
Okay.
Ain't no more
Everything's
swag.
flight. I like
So it's
that.
so,
Yeah.
so this was
That shirt is flight. That hat flight.
Okay.
Your phone flight.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I like it.
This
Flight.
podcast we doing flight.
Okay, we taking flight.
Big
So-
bro over there, flight.
Okay.
Everything is flight now.
I like that,
Oh,
man.
and
I
the
like
single
that.
about to drop, flight too. That shit crazy.
I like that. I
I
like
like how
that.
you just did that.
I like
Yeah,
that.
we
man.
changing the culture.
Let's
I
go.
like that.
It's
You know,
only
we
right.
this weekend's been touching. I think that's where my energy is going right now a little bit.
Yeah.
But rest in peace to Earl Simmons, man, better known as DMX. And I like to say I was just talking to somebody, you know, real quick, and he's more of a poet. He was more of a poet than an artist. People don't understand. This man was a poet. If you know
Definitely
it's not too many rappers that was a poet. You know what I mean? Like, that's different to say that a rapper was a poet before he was really an artist. You know what I'm saying? So with him being a poet from his scripture readings on the albums, you know. Also, shout out to my girl Rand. She said one of the most touching shit. She was like, you know, he taught black men how to pray.
Word.
You know, that's deep. Like, thank you for being the first person to say black man it's okay to, not taught him, but being okay that it's okay for a black man to pray and
Word.
be cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I made an Instagram post about this shit, bro, and I'm pretty sure Vito, you know what I mean? We were just talking off camera. You did a set Thursday. So what was the energy for you, bro, when you got down in the club? 'Cause it was so many false accusations first, but he still, like, I hate that type of. This is the first artist that they kind of dragged out like this too, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like that.
It's touching. The shit. We losing legends. You know, as you get older, you start to get older, and you see how life can, you know, change at any moment. That everybody, you start realizing life is really a gift as you get older, because you lose so many different people.
Absolutely.
So for us to lose DMX, the magnitude really didn't hit me until I really did the mix, the throwback mix, because it's like, damn, these niggas not from New York,
Yeah.
and they in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it made me realize, you know, when you can touch people with your music and also be a pioneer in hip hop, you know, you can live on forever.
That's real.
You know, rest in peace, Earl Simmons.
Now, you being from New York, you know, the actual walking the same, you know, soil of that shit. We got to get your school. I mean, what did X do for you growing up?
I met X a couple of times.
Okay.
Yeah, I met X a couple of times, and the first time I met him, it was at a movie theater in New Rochelle. It was me and my player partner. You know what I mean? We was out there, so we heard him before we seen him, because you know he talked the same way he rapped. Yeah. The same exact way he rapped. Yo, dog, what up? Yo, same exact way. So, you know, I was a young artist, so I wanted to rap. Like, yo, just hear me out. Just hear what I got to say. He's like, man, you know, I'm doing this my time right now, young blood. It's my time. Okay. You know, catch me next time. And I really respected that, because, you know, he's a celebrity. You got people running up to you every second. It's like, you can't just live your life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I totally understood where he was coming from. And you know what I mean? Then I met him again, and I rapped for him again. And just to get from DMX was huge for me. That was huge, because X don't like a lot of people. You know what I mean?
So I heard.
Yeah, X don't like a lot of rappers. I'm telling you.
I seen when he said he like dogs more than like humans.
Yes, and he don't know, but he really don't like a lot of rappers. Like some of the rappers that we like and we feel is dope. Yeah, X say they trash.
I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he said it on interviews.
Yeah, facts. You
You
right.
know,
You
but
right.
like that's his opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why he make the type of music that he like.
Right.
You've never heard a watered down song from DMX
Never.
in your whole career. Never.
I do that.
You never heard a watered down song from DMX in his whole career.
Right.
Never. He said it. I make the music I like and I want to hear. If it pop, it pop. If it don't, then it don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was revolutionary for sure.
Definitely.
Man. I mean, he seemed to really not only affect us,
Right.
but definitely the culture of New York. He definitely pushed y'all to the forefront
Right.
of the music scene and the hip hop scene.
Definitely. To me, X is like the new Pac.
Yeah.
That's how I put it.
Nah, facts.
X is like the new Pac.
Yeah.
Because right after Pac passed, then X just like he just picked up the torch and just kept going with it.
Yeah. I like that comparison, brother.
Yeah.
And I think the death hits like it hit like a pop death, for real. Because
Exactly.
it's after seeing that Woodstock, did y'all see that clip? We had like it was so many people. I think I
Oh
posted.
man,
Like,
Yo.
100,000 people. I thought something
Yo,
like
yo,
I think it was a million.
It had
that
about a
shit,
million.
That shit was crazy.
They said each stage was 6 miles apart.
Yes, it was crazy.
Each stage was 6 miles
He
apart. You know how
had.
many
You
people
saw
that
he
is?
was rocking that whole crowd.
Or maybe I might be shortchanging the miles, but it's like 6 miles or better apart. You know how many people that is, bro?
Yo, and everybody you heard. He didn't have to. All he had to do was put the mic, and they rapped the whole. They knew everything, man.
That's like
that man was different. B. Earl Simmons, B.
Yeah.
He was different.
he and then we got to jump into your shit, man. But to really rap it, he was on the Hard Knock Life tour with Jay-Z.
Oh yeah.
When Jay-Z was the headliner, and he said the shows that he was, of course it always been him then Jay-Z, but to see that man literally like single-handedly like save a label, he saved Def Jam.
He saved Def Jam. Everybody know that.
They said he was they was bankrupt before him, and then his albums took him out of bankrupt.
He single-handedly saved the whole label. So with that deal, that rest in peace to Earl Simmons, man. But we still in New York, man. You know what I mean?
Rest in
AR
peace to
Skip.
X,
So we got to talk about AR Skip, man.
Yes.
So what is the name? Is it Assault Rifle Skip? Like what is AR Skip?
That's what I was
Yo,
like. Where
you
did
know
that
what?
come from, yo?
You know what? You are absolutely right. The Skip in the name is a skipper. My pops gave me that name from birth. My mother said it. It's like, yo, that's Skipper right there. So I came up knowing everybody called me Skipper. But, Skipper is like, it's too long, no homo too long.
Right.
So I dropped I just kept the skip. And then my rap style is aggressive. It's so that, like, yo, you rap you spin like an AR. And I just kept the AR. It sounded good, you know what I mean?
I'm right on point then.
Yeah. So that's definitely where it came from.
AR
You was on point. Yeah.
That's hard. And that's just with hearing it. You look at it on paper, it may look different than actually hearing it, AR Skip. It sounds like, but on paper I wouldn't have said that. If I'm just reading your name, but to hear it, that's dope, bro. So Atlanta, man, like Vito, y'all was just talking, Vito asked you, and we can start from that. Like, how did you, because usually when we meet artists, it's either a label calls us, a PR working with them.
Right. A promo, somebody
a promo tour. At this point, when they meet us, us being DJs, of course, you know what I mean? And but you to do your homework, you didn't walk in here with no management, no team, sometimes coming from out of town, I know when you traveling, expenses and all that shit matters. But what got you to this point to say, you know what, nigga, we here, like right now, like what this media run week, what got you to that?
My kids.
Damn, that's all that man had to say.
You know what I mean?
Kids.
Like the love for music, and when I look in their eyes, I gotta leave the foundation for them to be straight. So I can't wait for nobody to push my music. I gotta push my music myself.
Facts.
I'm my own PR. I'm my own everything. I do everything.
So you studied it.
Yeah, I do everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? BKBX, that's our entertainment company. So we got our own label. But yeah, I'm basically hands-on with everything.
So everything independent. You do everything in-house.
Everything. No, we got producers and
yeah.
You know what I mean? But as far as PR person, all that type of stuff, I basically do all that.
Right.
Yeah.
So are y'all coming to try to get signed, or are you trying to independently move the label forward? Like what's the goal? What's the end all be all for the goal?
We'll sign a distribution deal.
Yeah, for sure.
Or a joint venture if it's worth it.
So y'all want to independently make the money.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I think it's a place for New York right now.
Yeah.
It's a lane. Bobby Shmurda out, man. Hot nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not like it always been a lane, but I think
I don't know if it always been a lane. Though.
New York started. Hip hop started in New York, so I'm saying it
you know,
always
we the
been.
Mecca. We the
Yeah,
Mecca.
yeah,
of this
you
rap.
know what I'm
We the
saying?
Mecca
Yeah,
of this
I
rap.
agree.
We Atlanta. It just like it just bounced to Atlanta because of the independency.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
But coming from New York, man, it's kind of like you didn't grow up off of Cash Money and 3-6 Mafia and the No Limits. You know what I'm saying? You grew up off of.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I did
Word?
grow up with No Limit.
Okay.
I won't say Cash Money.
Okay.
But I always been a fan of how Master P hustle. See, I'm a
Okay.
hustler. I've been a hustler since I've been a snot nose. I started selling peanuts, washing cars, and then other stuff that I can't speak about.
Yeah,
but you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been-
Don't incriminate yourself on this
yeah,
camera.
you know what I mean?
The same lag. I guess.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that shit.
But I always maintain a job.
Yeah.
Like right now, I work for the U.S. Postal Service.
Nigga, that's a job.
So I got to maintain a job,
Yeah.
maintain kids, and still run a record label.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So you know when I sleep?
Never.
Thank you.
Yeah. No.
Thank
ain't
you.
no,
There's
no
nothing wrong
such
with that,
thing
man.
as sleep, man.
I get no rest. I don't sleep at all.
I like to.
I sleep when I'm dead. I
Yeah.
get all the sleep then.
Yeah.
But right now I gotta grind and keep pushing. I gotta keep pushing.
Bro, the formula is simple.
Very.
Like, I was just talking. I always have a lot of I was just talking conversations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's what you. It's interview. Like I see, it's interviewing. It's being accessible. Letting people know that they can reach you. They can, because a lot of artists these days, they don't know how to politic. You gotta
That's
move
the
like
key.
you gotta move like the mayor, my nigga.
That's the
like
key.
You gotta move like the
That's
mayor.
the
Like
key.
you gotta shake hands. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? You gotta get out in the streets because you can make the hottest shit in the studio and be on fire. You know what I'm saying? But come up with a rollout plan. All right, 3 months.
You need that.
Boom. We're gonna put $500 on the side and we're gonna do 3 interviews with this. Another 3 months. Fuck it. It's independency. I may have another 500. I may have 1,000 this next 3 months. So now we're gonna go get a video made for maybe 450, 500. We're gonna maybe do one more interview, and then we're gonna save $250 to go to see DJs. Let's go visit some clubs. Like you gotta have a rollout plan.
You gotta
know
have
what
it.
I'm saying?
And you, like you said, you gotta have a budget with you.
Gotta have a budget with you.
You gotta
know what
have
I
a
mean?
budget.
The importance of a campaign is
Right.
crazy, though.
Like a budget could be, I'm gonna spend $1,500 in 6 months on shit outside of me going to the studio. That's like saving a fucking $75 to $100 a week if you're a real
That's
artist.
it.
Real artist.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
That's 12 weeks. If we say 3 months, that's $100 a week. You're gonna put on the side. Fuck it. From the United States Post, I'm gonna get my check. I'm gonna take $100 out that check. So it was April. So when August, September come, boom, from that I was saving. Now we're gonna do another promo. You know what I'm saying? So it's simple, my nigga. Like artists make this shit hard. You know what I mean?
They do.
And of course, you got the people that go viral from TikTok. You got the, but that's not. I don't like to take shit from that, but I'm a real music head.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a real music head.
I agree.
You know?
TikTok could do it for you, but I mean, if you're really serious about your craft,
Yeah.
whether it be rapping,
Yeah.
whether it be anything,
Yeah.
motherfucking hooping,
Right.
you're gonna go shoot jumpers every day, right?
Right.
You have
So
to.
if you're a rapper, you need to be, doing
Right.
what you need to do to progress your
You
career.
already
Right.
know.
But the music scene in New York is crazy, man. Like
It is.
Like what? Why is it that most New Yorkers don't get on in New York when the hip hop started there? Like why are we migrating from the source of the foundation?
And I might get, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna get
Keep it
hot
keep it
water for this
100,
right
man.
now. But you see how in Atlanta,
Yeah.
like you said, everybody's together. You could do this and do that. It's not like that in New York.
I know, yeah.
It's
Really
like,
not? Like-
it's like, you know what I mean? You a crab in a bucket with a bunch of crabs. You crawl out. You see somebody crawl it up right there. You kick him back down instead of trying to help him up. That's how they are.
To this
So,
day.
and then they want to talk about the South this and the South that. The South look out for each other. The South help each other. We the only one that don't want to help each other. And that's actual facts.
It's
There's
crazy.
no way around it.
It's crazy.
You could go to the club out here, like you said, hit up a DJ like la la la. You know what I mean? He gonna spin your record. If
Why
he
not?
like it, he gonna spin it. In New York, if they like it, they not gonna spin it. And then they wonder why, the hip hop is dead and hip hop is this. No, you're killing hip hop.
Nah,
You want to get
facts.
technical?
The
Facts.
egos out there.
Yeah,
too,
it
man.
is.
Yeah.
Egos.
You know what I mean? That's what it is. And then they wonder why a lot of people migrate to the South. And if And I don't know if you could curse or whatever, but
curse,
you know,
fuck, bitch, shit,
we fuck with the South, and it's like they wonder why. Oh, South is this, the South is that. Oh, this is this and that, because they look out.
That's real.
They look out.
I ain't never thought about it like that.
They look out.
Yeah.
I did promo run in New York, and I did promo run in Atlanta. I did Chicago. I did Philly. I did everywhere. In Atlanta, I got the most love.
That's real.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck. In Atlanta, I got the most love. I told you I was just here in February, and I'm back again.
You're right.
You know what I mean? And I'm back again.
So at this point, of course, the pandemic changed. I think the pandemic changed every artist's spectrum, whatever the fuck you had going on.
Absolutely.
DJs.
I think it changed everybody, every human being.
Every human being.
Gotta have a plan B.
I think if you don't know how to hustle, if you didn't learn how to hustle through the pandemic, then you will never be able to hustle. It's just not in you.
I agree.
It's just not in you.
I met a 65-year-old DJ during the pandemic, and he looked me dead in my eyes and said, bro, like, this is the rough time I ever been. And dude, I'm talking about been tour, legendary radio. I ain't gonna say his name, but he was like, but for the younger DJs and the younger artists, I don't see how they maintain with just relying on the internet, relying on because back then, if this time would have happened back then, they don't know what would have happened coming out the year of the pandemic.
Yeah, it would have been different.
He said, like, they don't even think that if it was no internet, like, what it would have took a 5 to 7 year startup for us to have, like, how would we transition music again after the pandemic? You know what I mean? So it is harder to say, like, you know, what you said, but, you know, it has to be a new plan. Like you said, maybe New York will have a shift after this. You know, you got Bobby Shmurda home. You got, you know, who else just came home? Kodak just came home. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of these artists that had to go sit down from the East Coast itself, not just New York. But hopefully I hope this paradigm shift happens.
I think that hip-hop. We got to stop beefing with each other over nonsense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think once we start doing that, then everything is going to be all right. Like, look at every other genre of music. Do you see them beefing with each other like this?
They ain't got no reason to.
Everybody just get money.
They ain't got no reason to.
You just get money. That's it. Why I want to beef with you because of this? I'm going to beef with you. You ain't harm my family. You ain't harm... You know, none of my closest kins. We got no beef. I have no beef whatsoever with you, brother. You want to say whatever you want in a song, go ahead, man.
Nigga ever tried you 10, 15 years and made a diss track about you? I don't know how long you been. First of all, how long you been rapping? I don't even know.
That was gonna be my question.
Yeah,
I was
like
gonna
first
ask
of all,
that.
so it's a 2-part question before you answer that.
Okay.
Let me give you the other half of the question.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, how long you been rapping?
Yeah.
And how long you been taking this shit serious?
Bingo. See, I like that.
Okay.
Well, I've been. First and foremost, I'm from St. Croix, the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know, got to big up the VI.
Shout out to the VI. Man.
So I started like doing like reggae chanting at first.
Okay.
You know, as a little kid, I was, you know, Bounty Killer and Beanie Man, Mad Cobra and stuff like.
Okay.
You know, I was trying to have the Bounty Killer. You know, he got that deep voice. He remind me like an X. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I started with that, and then when I moved back to New York, everybody was rapping. Mm-hmm. You know, like all my friends and everybody. So it's like, okay, yeah, it's cool. You chant for a little bit, but then it's like, man, everybody spitting bars in the lunchroom. You talking about, yo, we gonna do this? Nah, we don't hear that. Like, you know what I mean?
That chant music going crazy right now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? If it, like now it would have been, but you know, back then it was, like I said, you know, you had like X destroying whole locks.
Yeah.
So you had to been spitting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so I transitioned, like Siegel was one of my inspirations too. I like I rap like Siegel a lot. Like
Okay.
They, you know what I mean? Like ex Siegel. Like
I
I'm that
Benny's
aggressive
tough.
type. And like I said, you know, I'm gonna finish your question, but I always said if I had the opportunity to do a song with any artist,
It be Beanie Siegel?
it would be Beanie Siegel and Willie D of Ghetto Boys.
Ooh. Willie D of Ghetto.
He just
Boys.
snapped.
Yeah, you went crazy with that pick.
He just snapped.
And then we gonna just, yo, man.
He just
That's
snapped
crazy.
with that
That's
one.
that's a single. That sounds like some label push right there.
Yeah, we gonna go off on that. But I've been rapping about, man, 15 plus, about 15, 20 years, something
So
like that.
you put miles. You in the game.
And then, but you know, took it serious, and then, you know, you start, having children.
Right.
Then you try to do the family thing and work, put the music on the back burner.
Right.
And then, me and my partner, Black Ice.
Okay.
In 2015, we like, yo, we really got to go with this.
15.
So we really got to take this. So we got together, and we started BKBX Entertainment.
Okay.
And Brooklyn. At that point, it was just me. I was the only artist, but I was always affiliated with some artists from Brooklyn.
Okay.
They're like my brothers. We always rocking together. We met my man, I don't know, from Love and Hip Hop, BK Brasco.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my man. So we all, when he was, shaking and moving, we all was hanging out. We all was together. And, I met my brother Grant and my brother Chat. You know what I mean? And the love of music brought us all together. We just stick together. And now we here now. So.
And it's hard to hear that type of story because the difference between either 2015 and now, all this digital shit paying.
Yeah.
That's the like I know a lot of artists that started around 2012, 2013, and I mean you get paid now from a music video.
It's crazy.
Streams.
Yep.
Yeah. 3 months from now you got a paycheck, nigga. 90 days from now, if that shit your paperwork right, you getting a paycheck from your streaming.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's the difference. So I don't give a fuck how long you been doing. Like from 2017, 18 to now, it's a whole different game. Like it ain't even
totally different.
It ain't even the same. Like it's nowhere the same. You know what I'm saying?
Totally different.
Like this shit can really be an investment to get you paid. You
Absolutely. For the rest of your life.
Like y'all seen what Method Man said? Did anybody seen the clip when Method Man was like, "How these artists,
how these
niggas getting paid? Like these niggas is trash."
He said, "Yeah." He's like, they in private jets. How they paying for this? How they get?
And Meth just don't. I guess Meth just had a what you call it?
Epiphany,
and it hit him like these little niggas is making more money than we was making 10 years ago. We're doing way less. Niggas ain't even been on 3 tours and they getting $10,000 a month from streaming. You know how much? I was looking at somebody's numbers, and they say that in 2001, if you had 100 points, right, a point system, and if you signed to a label with a 100-point system, the artist only get 3 of those points. Everything else, the label get the 97 points for they pay for your video, for production, for your studio. You only get 3 points out of that. So you got to sell 300,000 points to get 30,000, like 30,000, and imagine those points in every artist. So 3 cents an album. Just say 3 cents an album.
Horrible, bro.
And
so
that's how it was like, it was all just banking on shows. That's where artists would really make their money touring.
Oh, sure.
That's why they was touring so much.
You having BKBX Entertainment.
Yes.
You already said you would do a distribution deal.
Yes.
That's cool. Do you really think that your favorite artist was really getting, I ain't gonna say the word taken advantage of, but
they was getting taken advantage of.
Yeah,
we gonna
just
keep it real.
I want to say rape. I want to say rape for real.
The music industry was raping motherfuckers back then.
They was getting taken advantage of, and it was like, how a lot of them looked at it like, yo, I just came out of nothing, and then they just gave me a check, 1.5 million. I was broke yesterday. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But then you don't really pay attention to what you're signing.
Facts.
Jadakiss said it. I was watching the interview with Jadakiss. He said every contract got bullshit in it. Every contract. Every contract got some form of bullshit. You got some that got way more bullshit, and then you got some that got they not gonna test you because they know who you are,
right?
But they let you know, like, listen, you gotta piece me off something,
right?
You know what I mean? You gotta piece me off something. But then
you feel like artists can be mad though that they signed a bullshit contract?
I feel like you shouldn't be mad because you need to get your business right before you do anything. Get you a good entertainment lawyer and make sure you get one that's not affiliated with the company or the labels.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like the artist's first contract is gonna be bullshit.
Absolutely.
Just because of the simple fact, like if you look at the working concept, nigga, you got people that go to school, they get their first job, go to college, their first job picking maybe $10, $12 an hour. You can't come in the game making $100,000 a year just because you went to school and got that piece of paper, nigga. You think just because you went to school and got that piece of paper, you think you're supposed to make $100,000 a year? No, nigga. Like some jobs still gonna try your ass, like 28, 30. So if you look at it in any perspective of the game, how you gonna be a new rapper coming? Your first contract. Some artists get lucky. You know what I mean? I get it. But your first contract gonna be booked. Now that's how you get about that. Whether you buy yourself out of it. Whether y'all did a deal, a lucrative deal where they got what they got the album, whatever out you, whatever. It got to be that type of contract.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you,
I think right now, to piggyback what you're saying, then we go to your question.
Yeah.
I think the way you get a decent contract right now as a new artist is build your own fan base, have traction, have leverage.
Yeah.
But that's how they do it.
Yeah.
These labels don't want new people.
They not.
They want a motherfucker that got the engine, so they just gonna give you the money and you gonna pay them back twice. But they got the engine behind.
You.
Yeah,
They're basically using you.
It's crazy.
They're basically using you. That's basically what it is. We're gonna let you get all this, get your fan base up, start rolling. Okay, you going 40 miles an hour. Now, if we hit you with this turbo, you're going to go 100 miles an hour now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's how they look at it.
Yeah. Man, this New York. I wish JB. So we got a little music control over there, man. You know what I mean? It's DMX weekend.
You feel me? I need some
DMX
bars,
instrumental.
bro.
I need a DMX instrumental.
I need some fucking bars, bro.
First of all, before we get into all that, while we find a DMX instrumental, just cue it up. What are we promote? We need to know what the fuck. Are we promoting the single? Are we promoting?
Yes.
Because we even. That's why. Like, this is a conversation. But we like to see what the artist said.
Much.
You know what I'm saying? This what time? In the last few minutes, we need to know what's going on. What we promoting right now? Single, album, mixtape.
Right now, we're promoting a single. It's called Pablo.
Yeah, not Flight.
No.
When is Flight? What's up with
Flight?
Because that's how we came in.
Flight coming out. It'll be out pretty soon.
Okay.
Cool.
So you feeling like Pablo?
Yeah, Pablo is already out. That's the record we've been pushing.
Who produced it?
Angela Asencia.
I always love to shout out them producers. They don't get enough love.
Angela Asencia, yeah.
Oh, this different. The nigga name different.
Yeah, he from the West Coast. He from
Angela Asencia?
Angela Asencia.
Angela Asencia.
Yeah.
Keep
I
going
hope I'm
over,
saying
man.
it right.
We gotta get some shit.
Yeah.
No, that ain't hard enough. That's too slow. Keep going over.
We finna get these
That's
bars in, man.
That's too slow. Keep going.
Let's get these bars.
Keep going. Keep going. We might have to do Rough Riders album. That's
you
the
go.
video. That's the video though. That ain't the instrumental. Did you type the instrumental? I should have brought my computer. Why did
My
I
boy
bring
Lou, what up, boy?
Hey, what's up,
Lou in the
King?
building. But fuck it. We might have to do an acapella. You a real artist, nigga. Fuck the beat.
Yeah, man.
New York in the building, man. So
New York.
You know what I'm saying? It's a hot seat right now. You know what I mean? It's a hot seat.
Let's go.
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
That's
It's
fucking
DMX
dope,
weekend, so you
man.
can't let us down right now.
Let's
man.
go, man.
They want me to hit him with something.
Yeah, we gotta hit him with
TV
something. We
up,
gotta hit him with
man.
something. This year's in right here, nigga. This ain't no new season shit right now, man. This shit been sitting in the oven for a minute.
This 15 years of hard work.
We gotta hear
right here.
We gotta hear this shit.
You feel me?
All right, so I'll give you some acapella.
Let's go.
All right, hold on. Oh, we got a beat?
Nah, I'll give you some acapella.
He said we gonna
Acapella,
acapella. We gonna acapella it.
Acapella,
Said,
no
fuck
beat.
that beat. Let's get it.
Yeah, I'll give you some acapella.
Let's do it.
I said, give a fuck who's king. Pretty soon, they had to crown me. Young fly nigga emerging from where the pounds be. East side of St. Croix, homie, that's where you find me. Or moving came through the Bronx, ducking that Crown V. It's AR, so you know what's on the waistline. Gotta put in extra work. Fuck a break time. They guns for show and tell. Listen, I bust mines. You a bitch nigga. I heard that through the grapevine.
Okay. Hey, that's the aggressive at the end. That's the
You a bitch nigga. Who you talking? You talking to somebody. He talking to one of y'all motherfuckers.
He talking to that promoter that sent that fake cash out, trying to book him on the show.
He said that shit was aggressive.
I like that, man. AR Skip, man.
Respect, man.
What's the project though? What's the project we pushing with the single, man?
Right now we got with me, Chad Rise and Billy Man.
Okay.
We got an EP coming out. It's no title. We just recorded some songs, and then we got the BKBX compilation about to let off, and then I'm coming with my solo project.
Okay.
It's called Eviction Notice.
Okay.
Dope. So
man.
we evicting all the whack MCs.
What you got from Vito before you get out of here,
Man, I think New York is crazy, man. I feel like Bronx artists, a lot of New York artists come through here, and they have a certain
Sound.
Energy and,
Okay.
and arrogance about themselves, because New York seems to feel like they should be on as opposed to putting that work into getting on.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I like that you came in this motherfucker with the work ethic and with the foundation that's already respected to get to where you're trying to go. So I think you're dope, man. I definitely
appreciate
see more
that.
from you.
Yeah, I'm very humble too. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you let your talent speak. You don't gotta come in here flat. Like, that's not me.
Yeah.
That's not me. Like, I always, like I said, I've been ducking the law a long time, so I transitioned that in my whole life. And now me.
It's funny because I'm from Chicago. We always
you from?
New
Yeah,
York,
I love
New York
Chicago.
niggas. New York and Chicago niggas never.
I love Chicago. That's the thing. I think what it is the the Chicago and New York people that's doing a similar type of music.
Yeah.
I think that's the ones that's beefing because you had Jay and Twister was like this.
Yeah.
Going crazy.
They was like
They
this.
sure was.
So you know what I mean? I think it's like, right, like I was watching earlier today. I was watching, for some reason, I don't know, I went on YouTube and I was looking at the beef with NBA Youngboy and the kid Fredo Bang or something.
Fredo Bang, yeah.
Fredo Bang and the other dude that got murdered.
Von.
No, not Von. The dude from Fredo, his peoples. It was one of them that got murdered or something.
Okay.
An up and coming artist. He has
Was it Duck?
No. This is from
Fredo
Louisiana.
from Florida.
These all Baton Rouge dudes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I was talking about the dude with the
dread type of
dread
thing.
type
Yeah.
of, like a up.
Yeah,
I know you're talking about. I know
him.
you're talking about.
And then it was like his brother and NBA Youngboy was cool. That's how he came around or whatever. You know, so it was just like, and then they start beefing like, and it's just crazy. Like I told everybody on my team, if it ever gets to the point where we got a beef or something like that, just let me know, because I don't ever want to go to that extreme with somebody that mother know me, that I go to your mother crib and I eat and all that, and now I'm the reason why she got to bury her child.
Wow.
Nah, I can't. That's just not me, man. I can't rock with that.
I
I'd rather
that.
walk away.
Yeah.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? You my man and we cool like that, and you snuff me, I'll walk away.
Yeah.
I'll walk away. I'll be the bigger man and walk away.
That's a situation that niggas don't
And let
need.
you live with that. You gonna live with that.
Yeah.
Like that was my man. I should have never played him like that.
Yeah.
You gonna go home and you not gonna sleep. You not gonna sleep for days because you know how I treated you.
That's
you know
real.
how we was. You feel what I'm saying? And for me, you know the type of person I am. Anybody put their hands on me, that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for me to just walk off, then you know it was love.
It's love.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And DMX had a song like that.
Yeah. Here we go.
When
again.
we was talking about the little kid, his man. Remember the little dude?
I think some of the verse when he was like, before I
You know when he's
before
talking about Shorty? He's like, yo, I did everything for Shorty. I tried to put him on.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Yeah,
Is it
I tried to put him
before-
on.
yeah, at the end,
that's
tried to
my
help
little
him and all
man.
that.
Yeah.
And then
Before I shot him, I turned my back.
yeah,
on
he
him.
crossed me,
Yeah.
and before I killed him, like, and he'd have killed it for somebody else. Actually, killed him, he said. But since it was him, I just turned my back on him and left him alone.
Yeah.
And that's how he genuinely loved that kid. And I'm pretty sure that was somebody he was talking about.
Facts.
That's real life.
Facts.
I know that's X song is all real life, everything.
Facts.
Even what they want from a brother, because
What they just want from
What
him.
they
You know
want,
what I
man.
mean?
What
Everything.
they want.
He's a poet. Like I said, he was a poet.
X
You
is
know what I'm
different,
saying?
man.
He was
Rest in
different,
peace to
Rest in
DMX,
peace.
man.
Definitely,
Rest in
man.
peace to one of the greatest to ever touch a mic.
That's
Man,
hard,
go ahead and get them shout outs, man. Shout out them producers, shout out your people.
You know, we gonna shout out BKBX ENT. Everybody from Chat Rise, BK Grand, Duchess Dice, Be Official, Black Ice, Leroy, D Goods, the whole team. If I miss you, don't take it personal. It's all love. It's a lot. You know, my kids, my mother. Got to shout out Erica. I got to shout out everybody that's rocking with BKBX. Definitely got to shout out my man Vito, and I definitely got to shout out
Larry Love.
Larry
man.
Love. I
Man.
always forget, you know what I mean, because you know I'm a gangster, so
it's
I don't
cool,
really,
man.
I don't really like to say the word love unless I'm talking to a woman. You know what I mean?
I heard to be in the corner with Larry Love. back in the
New York
day, though,
niggas
man.
is crazy.
Word, nah,
Yeah.
but, yeah, you know what I mean. You can follow me at the Real AR Skip on all social media platforms. That's TheRealArSkip.
That's hard, man. Well, you
You
know,
know what I mean? Go stream Pablo right now. It's out everywhere.
Pablo.
BKBX ENT Pablo.
and that's how it's on Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music.
It's everywhere.
Okay, so they type in they type in AR Skip, but they
No,
type
they
in
type in BKBX ENT Pablo.
It's on
Okay,
his hat.
say no more, man.
It's right here.
Well, you know, man, it's DMX. It's an X weekend, man. Before we get out of here, live hip hop daily, man. Until next time, man.
Let's get it.
Let's go. Shout out Live Hip Hop Daily too.